God got with his people. Give me that in the book of Hosea chapter 4 and verse 1. I'm going to show you the problem that God got with his people. Because all this damn time we were here in captivity, and we were there getting the short end of the stick. For some reason, our people still want to include the other nations. No matter how bad they treat you, no matter how bad they put their foot in your ass, you will always still turn to them. Read what you got. The book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 1. He tied the Most High read. Hear the word of the Lord. The Most High God said, listen up and listen good. Ye children of Israel. Ye children of who? Ye children of Israel. Ye children of man. Ye children of Israel. Ye children of Edom. Ye children of Israel. Say, hear the word of God, ye children of Israel. Read. For the Lord God hath been controversy with the inhabitants of the land. God said, listen, I got a problem with the inhabitants. I got a problem with the people that's in this land. The land of your captivity. God says he has a problem with you. What is the problem? Because there is no truth. There's no truth. You don't believe in the black Messiah. Read. Lord mercy. You don't have no mercy for your own brother. Your brother can shoot you down the street and you want to turn around and shoot him down the street. But when Amagog will shoot you down, you want to turn around and hug the damn woman. You don't have no daggone mercy for your own people, but you got all kind of mercy for the other nation.
That's right. Sure, you want to know how we know we Israel.
I'm going to show you how we know we Israel, all right? But I want you to stand here and listen to why God has a problem with the children of Israel. Read what you got. No knowledge. You don't have no knowledge in the land. What is knowledge according to the Bible? Give me that in Malachi chapter 2 and verse 7. What is the knowledge that Israel do not have in the land? We don't have no truth, we don't have no mercy, and we don't have no knowledge in the land. What is the knowledge that we don't have? Read the book of Malachi chapter 2 and verse 7. Listen up and listen good. For the priest live. What is the priest? The priest is your so-called pastors today. Your pork chop eating fat nasty pastors that teach you that it's all about prosperity. Read. Should keep knowledge. Just should keep knowledge. That's what they're supposed to be doing. They're supposed to be teaching you the laws of God. Read. And they should seek the law at his mouth. What is the people supposed to be doing in that church? They should seek the law at his mouth. What is the problem with teaching the people of the church? They should seek the law at his mouth. You're supposed to go to church and learn the laws out the mouth of the pastor.
That's right.
But he ain't taught you a dang one thing, because I'm going to tell you why he didn't taught you. Because you wouldn't be standing here in the Mississippi. And it's not to put you down, sister. We're talking about our people as a general and in a whole. I'm going to show you that your pastor didn't teach you nothing today. All right? Go back to the book of Hosea chapter 4 and verse 2 again. Read what you got. The book of Hosea chapter 4 and verse 2. I'm going to show you these pastors do not know the Bible. I guarantee you they probably passed the daggone collection plate around 3 or 4 times a day in the church, didn't they? How many times they passed around?
We don't pass it around so we get through preaching.
Oh.
We got a 24-year-old preacher. It's in the young man's.
Oh, he's a young man now. So he don't know this damn Bible either. But read what you got. The book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 2. Hey, by swearing. By what? By swearing. We don't have no truth and no knowledge in the land, because what do? We swear to one another. Read. And lying. And lie. We lie to our people. You go to church today and your pastor told you a lie. You didn't learn not one commandment in the damn church today. I guarantee you didn't learn one commandment. Because if you did, you wouldn't be in it today. Today is not the Lord's Sabbath day.
That's right.
The Sabbath day is the seventh day of the week. So we knew that you didn't get taught nothing today. Read. And killing. And killing. What do we do with each other? We go quick to slaughter our brother. Nigga, why you look at me? Why you talking to my woman? Why you talking to my man? You want to go kill the damn sister or the brother for doing something so minute. Read. And stealing. And stealing. We don't ever learn how to have respect for each other's possessions. We want to go and steal from our brother. Read. And committing adultery. We sleeping with our brothers and sisters, their husbands and wives. Read. And they break out in blood, touching blood. Now they want to go kill their brother. Read. Therefore, shall the land mourn, and everyone that dwelleth therein shall languish. He says, so therefore now the land is in mourning, because why? Your leaders, such as your pastors, your daggone pillars in the communities, such as your old men, your big mamas, they have not taught you the daggone laws of God. So the land is in perishing. Read. With the beasts of the field. Jump down to verse 6. Verse 6, read, my people who are the Israelites, we are destroyed for lack of knowledge. See, that's why you have black on black violence. That's why you have single parent household. That's why you have things such as damn EBT, WAKE, what's the name of the housing authority, Section 8. You got all this stuff going on because my people are destroyed for elect or not. What is the laws that they elect? The laws of God. So now I want you to drop that. I want to show you who you are according to the Bible. Alright? How do you know that you're Israelites according to the Bible? Because you're not going to find African American in the Bible. You're not going to find Caucasian in the Bible. You're not going to find Puerto Rican in the Bible. You're not going to find none of those terms in the Bible. So how do you know us black men and black women are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of? Read what you got. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 1. Hey, but it shall come to pass. God said it shall come to pass. Now let me give you the backstop. What's going on here in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28? Moses just led the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. What are we doing in Egypt, sister?
What were we doing in
What are we doing there?
Slavery.
We was in slavery, right? Likewise today, we are in slavery. All right? Read. If thou shalt hearken diligently, he said, now, after you came out of slavery, Moses told the children of Israel, listen, God's going to give you a pro and a con. He's going to give you options, right? Option 1 is read. If thou shalt hearken diligently, he said, now, if you listen, read, unto the voice of the Lord thy God, this is the first option. To observe and to do all his commandments. Option 1 says you must observe and do all his commandments. All the commandments of the Most High God. Which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. So now he said, listen, sister, if you obey the laws of God, if you do the laws of God, he will set us above everybody upon the face of the earth. So now let's find the flip side of that. If you don't do what I tell you to do. Option number 2. Read the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken. Now, do you understand the difference between the two? Verse 1 says, if you listen, you'll be what? Set above all nations. But verse 15 says, if you don't listen, what's going to happen? If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses, all these curses, curses is a good thing or a bad thing? They're bad things, right? He said, if you don't listen to the voice of the Lord thy God, option number 2 says, all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Overtake thee means it's going to destroy you. So how do we know that we're the Israelites? According to those of the curses found in the Bible. Give me that in verse 46. Start there. Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 46. And they shall be upon thee. Start at verse 45. Verse 45. Moreover, all these curses, the same thing as verse 15, right? He said, if you don't obey me, all these curses is going to destroy you. We're still keeping it in its context. All right? Read it again. Moreover, all these curses. He said, all these curses that is found throughout the Bible, all in Deuteronomy 28, read, shall come upon thee. They're going to come upon you. Read, and shall pursue thee. They will chase after you no matter where you go. You cannot escape the curses of the Bible. Read, and overtake thee. And it will overtake you till thou be destroyed. We are destroyed as a nation of people. How do we know we're destroyed? I'm going to show you how we're destroyed. Read on. Because thou hearkenest not. Because what? Thou hearkenest not. He did not listen unto the voice of the Lord thy God. He didn't obey his commandments. To keep his commandments. He didn't keep the commandments. And his statutes which he commanded thee. He commanded us to be obedient. So how do we know? Read down to verse 48. Verse 46, come on. And they shall be upon verse 48. Verse 48, read. Therefore shall thou serve thy enemies. He said, now, so just for your disobedience, sister, you're going to serve your enemies. We're going to serve our enemies. All right? Read. Which the Lord shall send against us. Who's the enemies against us? The Lord shall send against us. So when people ask this question, how and why do slavery exist? The reason slavery exists and why it exists is because we disobey the commandments of God. That's why and how it exists. And God is the one that sent them against us because of our disobedience. Read, in hunger. In hunger you will serve your enemies. If you want food, sister, who do you have to go and get it from? The grocery store. Who owns the grocery store?
The white man.
The white man. Do the black man own it?
Nope.
No. So the Bible says, read that again. In hunger. You got to serve your enemies in hunger. Read. And in thirst. If you want water, if you want something to drink, if you want to wash your behind, who do you have to get permission from?
Water company.
The water company. Who owns the water company?
The white man.
The white man. Bible says what? And first you got to serve your enemy. Read. And in nothing. If you want them clothes on your back, sister, who do you have to get it from? The white man. The Bible says you should serve your enemies in nothing. In nakedness you can serve them. Read. And in want of all things. Meaning whatever you want. If you want a driver's license, who you got to get it from? If you want a birth certificate, who you got to get it from? If you want a passport to go to outside this country, you have to get it from the white man. And the Bible says you will serve your enemies in want of all things. That enemy, the white man, because all the time we read the Bible and we don't keep it in its context. The Bible says, and he, show that shit, I want to show that. We got answers tonight so you can follow along. Alright, don't just listen to us, go back and fact check these things. Read that again, and he, the so-called white man, shall do it and will.
So I was going through some old newspapers and I actually found a runaway notice for a slave from Kentucky who allegedly escaped, according to his master who placed the ad, with a slave collar on his neck and was alleged to have been going towards the Ohio River. Now, if he had a slave collar on his neck, which is the contraption you'll see on the right here, that was put on people who either threatened to escape or people who had done it before and were captured or returned. It was meant to keep you from getting into the woods. The hooks would catch on vines and whatnot. And I thought, what if I tried to follow any information, any points of this man's journey through this one ad? So I had a picture. Not this one, but actually a photo of a man wearing it. I took it to a blacksmith and gave it to him. He gave me a very awkward look, and I told him that I wanted him to replicate it. He said, sure. He demanded $150, and 3 days later he called me and said, your thing is ready. I went to pick up my thing, and before I tell you the end of that story, I'm going to demonstrate the thing. Could I get my volunteers? Now, this is a replica of a slave collar. And after I do my demonstration, I'll pass it around. We'll do show and tell. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to stand right here. You, sir, can stand right here. You stand where you are. I use a simple nut and bolt to keep this closed. And gentlemen, you're going to reach down and pick it up. And you're going to open it up. That's right. You, sir, are going to put your finger over your Adam's apple. We hope your neck is not too thick for this, and we hope we don't clip you. Okay, hold on 1 second. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay, sir.
Okay, close it. Is it pinching you?
Not yet.
Good. Remove your finger. And I want you to put your hands on both of these bars that are extending in front of you. I will just get this on so it doesn't fall off. To date, this has never gotten stuck on anyone, so we will hope. And my volunteers, please stand to the side, but do not sit down. Okay, so I'm going to tell the rest of the story. Are you okay? Great. This was put on a person to keep them from getting into the woods. If you traveled with this, first of all, you'd stick out like a sore thumb. People would know you did something wrong. You could not lay down or sleep with this. But in my mind, I had it all figured out. I had seen in the woods at times where trees had fallen and were leaning up against other trees at an angle. I figured I'd wear it, straddle the tree, and get a good night's sleep. I figured that if I came face to face with any danger, I could just simply take one of the prongs and, you know, fight off the wild animal or whatnot. Or if I crossed a stream and I got wet, I could take off my clothes, put them on the prongs, and keep on running. So I had it all figured out. I pick it up, the man's assistants put it on my neck, and I instantly realized that I could not go on my journey wearing this thing. The reason being, if I tripped and fell, the prongs would hit the ground first and my neck would break. That was my $150 history lesson. My other one was I paraded around in this for 20 minutes having pictures taken and then was in bed for the next 3 days with a sore neck and shoulders. So we're going to take that off of you. But before we do, how do you feel?
Very uncomfortable. You know,
Very uncomfortable.
If you're saying this at 20 minutes, a half hour, you would be exhausted.
Okay. Thank you.
The so-called white man
And
shall
get
put
away.
a yoke of iron upon thy neck. Who put that on our neck? The Bible says your enemies shall put yokes of iron upon your neck. Who did it? Who did it, sister?
The white man.
The white man. The Bible's calling him what?
The what now?
The Bible's calling him your what?
Calling who my what?
What is the Bible calling the so-called white man? Read it again.
God, but he ain't.
He's calling your enemies. He said your enemies. Read that again. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed. God is calling them your enemies. Jump up to verse 48. Listen good. Verse 48. Read. Therefore shall thy serve thy enemy. God is calling the white man your what?
Enemy.
Read it again. Therefore shall thy serve thy enemy. You got to serve your enemies, and this enemy is going to put yokes of iron upon your neck. Jump down to verse where you was at. Until he have destroyed. Until he have destroyed. You say these people that you got to go to in the one of all things, these people are your enemies. But we in church, we in the Dago courthouse in 2019, begging to hug the damn enemy.
Again, I love you as a person. And I don't wish anything bad on you. I don't know if this is possible, but can I give her a hug, please? Please?
Look. Yes. Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this. Look at this.
Where's the problem with our people? We are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. We don't know that we're God's chosen people. Read verse 49. Read, the Lord shall bring a nation against thee from afar. We are American Indian brothers already occupying this land. And then he sent forth a nation that came over here and took this damn land from our brothers and sisters. Read, from the end of the earth. They came only from the bottom of the pit in Europe. Read, as swift as the eagle flying.
And sea snake is one of her favorite foods.
Of the Dago Americans today. What is the animal symbol? The eagle, the bald eagle. God says these people are your enemies. We, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. Because on this side of the planet, we spoke ancient Hebrew. But then when they came over here, they gave us Dago English, Spanish, all this crazy crap. A tongue that we could not understand.
That's right.
Jump down to verse 68. So what are we proving? That you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Americans, you are God's chosen people.
That's right.
Read verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again. I'm going to bring your black behind into slavery again. With shit, huh? With shit, huh? With shit. How did the so-called black man get over here? With shit. How did the American man get over here? With shit. How did the Hispanic man get over here? With shit. Read. And by the wherewith I spake unto thee. The same Moses prophesied it happened that way. That's how we know we're the Israelites.
That's right.
Read, thou shalt see it no more again. You're not going to see your homeland again. You Son in the book of Galatians chapter 4 verse 16 or verse 26. Read. And there, in America, in there go all North America, South America, Central America, scattered throughout the earth. And there, in all places that you are fit to, read. You shall be sold. You shall be sold. Read. Unto your enemy. Unto your youth. Unto your enemy. To your buddies. To your enemy. Your lovers today. Your enemy. That's my trophy now that I'm in the NBA. Your enemy. Now that I'm in the NFL. Your enemy. He said you should be sold unto your enemies. Read. For bondmen, for slave men and bond women. And for slave women, who did this happen to? The so-called blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans. That's how we know we're the Israelites.
Amen.
That's how we know we're the Israelites. But don't leave, sister. We gotta give you some commandments. We gotta give you some commandments. Give me Deuteronomy 22 and 5.